All right, welcome on in everyone to this episode of First CSP, the channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America. Today we're going to take a look at Atlanta Area 92 out of Georgia. This council was originally formed in 1939 as a name change from Atlanta. In the older collecting guides, the first issue was separated into two variants, T1A and B. We do happen to have both of those, so we're going to show you those today. But if you were to look this up in more recent collecting guides, you are going to see it just listed as T1. The T1A has a white border, black background, Boy Scouts of America, white letters, and vertical sides. The distinction between the T1A and T1B is going to be the border thread being white on the T1A and dull pale ivory on the T1B, which is a very slight distinction. So this is the T1A. Take a look at the back. Cloth back there. Go ahead and add the T1B below it. And kind of to me, it is a bit of a sheen that is the difference between the two. So we've got the white at the top and the dull ivory at the bottom. It has a bit more gloss to it in the light. Whether or not that comes across on the video, you can see a little bit of difference in the letter thicknesses as far as the stitching between the two. Looking at the backing, here we have more of a gauze backing, whereas here we've got, I don't know if it has a specific name, but the backing is if you were getting, a shirt embroidered, that material so that the embroidery has something to grab onto. That's what's on the back of the T1B that we have. And so those are representations for the T1A and T1B for Atlanta area. Get our focus back a little bit. There you go. Then the next issues that came out kept the same aesthetic, but then moved to a more traditional CSP shape. Those are the T2s. T2s also had two variations, the T2A and T2B. Those were based on the size of the word Atlanta and the word area. By measure, the Atlanta would be 40 millimeters on a T2A and 35 millimeters on a T2B. The area would measure 25 millimeters on a T2A and just 20 millimeters on a T2B. This happens to be a T2B. This does have a plastic back. But again, the T2A and T2B would look fairly similar there. And we just wanted to show they've kept the same representations as we saw on the T1s. They've just moved to a more traditional shape. So that is the first couple of issues for the Atlanta area. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We're back every single day with brand new episodes, debuting more first CSPs from councils across the country throughout the ages. Some recent, some from a long time ago, some councils still existing, some have gone by the wayside. I want to thank you all for tuning in and making us a small part of your day. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing these videos as well, helping our channel continue to grow and share this wonderful information with more and more people. We'll be back again tomorrow, and until then, hope you guys have a great rest of your day.